Hey collectors, I've got something new to show you today. This has just arrived. This is the Sideshow Boba Fett with Han Solo Carbonite. So I've been wanting to get this piece. It's actually waitlisted on the Sideshow website, but there is some stock over here in Australia, and we actually just had a sale, so I got this at 20% off. So myself and another YouTuber, the little Aussie collector, we actually bought this. So I'm keen to open it up and have a bit of a look. I know there's been some key issues with the carbonite sitting on the back of Boba Fett, so we'll see what this one is like and we'll have a good close look at it. They made 1,200 pieces, so it's got a pretty high ES, but like I said, it's pretty popular, it's sold out. So let's open them up and let's have a look. Before we open it up, I'll give you a quick look at the art box. You can see what it's going to look like there. Interesting concept from Sideshow with the floating carbonite piece. And on the other side too, you've got a nice rendition from the side, what it's going to look like from the side. Sideshow do manage to keep their boxes quite small. I mean, there's a lot of statue in this box, but the box is actually quite small, so perfect for shipping. But anyway, let's open them up and we'll put it together. Okay, we'll open it up together so you can see exactly how it comes in the box. So Sideshow have been impressing me lately. They've come up with some really nice pieces. And I love that they're keeping the Star Wars line alive, which is great. I've seen a concept of a Luke Skywalker that they're doing where he's stepping off the X-Wing. That will be phenomenal. I really hope Sideshow are able to give us that piece. All right, there we have it there. So looks like it's just one level. So you've got the base. Here, I'm assuming that's where a lot of the weight is, and that's definitely quite weighty. There's a lot of weight in that one. And you can see the there's a jack there for the power. Empire Strikes Back theme, obviously. We've got Boba Fett here. Oh, he's quite heavy as well. So polystone. Some good weathering on that. You can see the key, that's the key there. It's going to go on the back of the base. And then you've also got this looks amazing, this huge piece of carbonite. That's quite weighty. I expected this to be lighter than what it is. That's actually quite weighty. Because I was told this was PVC. But for PVC, that's heavy. That's quite heavy. And then we've got a couple of pieces here. We've got Boba Fett's head and his arm there. So what I'm going to do, I'll put this together and we'll have a close look at it. Okay, I've pulled all the pieces apart to show you before I assemble. Now, there's no instructions, but there is an out-of-the-box instructional video on the Sideshow channel on YouTube. So that's the piece there. All I've done is I've keyed Boba Fett into the base. All right, so that's all I've done. I've put him in there. You've got your carbonite. Now you can see the plug in there for the light up. So that plug, if I show you around the back, you'll see it just goes there. All right, so it's going to fit into there. And then you've got the key there for the the rocket pack at the back, which is there. And then you've got his gun, his hand. That's his other gun that's gonna go on the side of his leg. And then you've got the head, which goes on top. So that's all the pieces. They all look like they key in nicely. So yep, let's get this all together and we'll show you the completed setup. Okay, here it is all put together. And I'm just going to say right off the bat, I think this is one of Sideshow's best pieces in the last 5 years. I just love the design of this piece. It's incredible. It's well thought out. The way everything keys in together, the light up. Yeah, I think they've done a phenomenal job on this piece. This is quite massive. You're going to need a bit of space from a height perspective. Width-wise, it doesn't take up a lot of space, but geez, there's some clever engineering in this. When I think about all the statues I've got from Queen Studios, Iron Studios, the way this piece is engineered is just incredible. Yeah, we're going to have a good close look at this, but check it out. The way they've got that floating piece of carbonite on the back is just incredible. All right, let's have a close look at this. I showed you all the pieces. It was very easy, very quick to put together. We'll start with the base. The Empire Strikes Back themed base with this incredible light up feature just makes this piece, I think, as well. You get a really nice glow of the carbonite behind it. Now, this is in the middle of the day, so this gives you an idea of how bright this light up feature is. You can see the sun out the back there. This is one of the best light ups I think I've seen from a design perspective, and also how bright it is. I'm just absolutely loving this. So, like I said, we've got our Empire Strikes Back theme down here. It's like it's 2-level. So you've got the sub-level underneath the grate, which I absolutely love. So think about when Han Solo gets lowered into that chamber. That's sort of what we're looking at underneath that grate, which I really like. Some nice weathering around the side as well. Some nice detail. I really like that sub-level, the way they've designed that. I think it's fantastic. Some nice detail elements underneath there. Check it out. Yeah. Excellent job. The grade on top looks amazing. Just love it. It looks phenomenal. Now, Boba Fett himself is polystone. Very heavy. I don't think you're going to have any leaning issues. I'm not concerned whatsoever about any leaning issues in the future. His foot here pegs in really deeply into that base. And you've also got a plug. So you've got a metal plug that actually plugs into the base from the bottom of the foot. That itself as well would give it a bit of strength. So I don't see any future leaning issues. I'm actually very comfortable with this piece. Like I said, polystone, he's nice and heavy, so he can easily support the piece of carbonite that's attached to him at the back. So just moving up, you can see some nice elements in the suit, some nice weathering as well. A lot of details on that arm and all the weapons he's got there on the arm. I think looks great. He's got a little light up feature on the chest plate there, which is good. That's actually backlit, so they're not individual LEDs. It looks like there's one light behind that, sort of just backlighting that element. Portrait looks very good. A lot of weathering, a lot of detail into that, as you can see. The part that he looks through is like a gloss paint that they've used. And then his weapon as well here. The only non-polystone part of this whole statue is actually this. This is leather. But the rest of it, the whole lot, is polystone, including the fabric cape there, including the cape at the back. Now the carbonite piece itself, is a huge. When you unbox this, you don't sort of realize how big this piece of carbonate is. Got to remind yourself, this is a quarter scale piece. Excellent light up feature on the side there. So you've got the green glow that sort of comes on and off in a nice slow pattern, and then you've got the red flashing on the right as well. So an excellent job there. And then the likeness here of the actual carbonite looks pretty good to me as well. You can see finished off nicely. See the glow? See what I mean? You can see the glow on the back of, or just down the bottom of the hand there. This is from the light up. You can see a bit of yellow glow there as well. And then down the bottom, you can see the bit of yellow glow. And like I said, this is in the middle of the day. So you can imagine when it's nighttime, how awesome this piece is going to light up. Now, just going back to the engineering on this is the best way to have light ups on your statue. So it's one cord and it's a USB plug. It is so simple. We don't have to worry about getting plugs that are going to convert because whenever we buy a statue here in Australia, it normally comes with an Australian plug or European plug. USB is the way to go. I love the fact that Sideshow have now done a USB plug. We can plug it into anything. We can plug it into an Apple charger. It is so easy to get this thing fired up. Now, there's a plug which I showed you, which goes from the carbonite to the back of Boba Fett. And then there's also a plug for his jetpack at the back here. So the jetpack has a plug because you've got that cool little light up feature at the back there. So again, just, you know, subtle details in this piece, which have really impressed me, Sideshow. Well done. Well done. So that's your Sideshow premium format Boba Fett and Han Solo in carbonite. Check it out, it looks amazing. They did make 1,250, literally waitlisted on Sideshow right now, but there's still a few floating around with resellers. I do recommend you get this piece because I think once it sells out, this is going to be one of those classic Sideshow pieces you wish you owned. Just showing you the side view there, you can see the way he's leaning back into that carbonite. Yeah, I hope you liked that nice close-up look. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please subscribe if you haven't. And I've got a lot more pieces coming your way soon. Thanks for watching.